Hi everyone and welcome to this tarot read. We're going to go ahead and jump on in and get started. So I'll let you guys know too, this is going to be a general read. So it may or may not resonate with you. That's just fine, guys. Also at the end of this read, we're going to draw a tarot token, and this is going to be like our energy card for the day. All right, the heart chakra. So we might be speaking about a romantic relationship here, maybe healing from something. The waiting game. Like somebody was really patient. That's the vibe I get. Somebody was patient with somebody else, and that would make sense. It's like they were waiting for somebody to do their shadow work, somebody to be able to sort of find some sort of understanding, some sort of epiphany about their own behavior. Maybe somebody was really jealous. They had a lot of trust issues, and their partner was trying to be patient with them working through this, working through whatever it was. We do have wisdom. Oh, and universe. Okay, I'm gonna let you know what I'm getting here, guys. I am getting a karma vibe. I'm getting a sort of someone learning a universal life lesson, a chance to gain some wisdom about their shadow work that I do feel like it still needs to be done. I do feel like somebody never really got it together. Somebody never really dealt with this, and somebody just got sick of it and stepped away. And like this relationship, it came to an end. People parted ways because someone just couldn't handle somebody else's jealousy anymore. I feel like all of this coming about is like a chance for somebody to learn some wisdom, somebody to learn a life lesson. Choose wisely. You know, it's just like, oh, see, that makes sense. There's a little bit extra to this too. Do you feel like this person who had this sort of this deception and envy, who was always jealous of someone else, I feel like at the same time, they were actually, I feel like they were actually sort of stepping out. They were doing things they shouldn't have been doing. I feel like there was this kind of like hidden truth. And meanwhile, they're being like controlling and jealous to somebody else. But they're doing this on the side. They're doing something dishonest. They're not making the best choices here. That's why we do have choose wisely, and why it's sitting in between truth and the universe. It's like this universal life truth that like quit, pointing the finger at other people, quit hounding other people and being jealous when you need to deal with your own shadow work, when you need to focus on your own dishonesty. And I do feel like that's what came about here. Authority. See, this is like, this authority card belongs to the person who had enough of this deception and envy and stepped away, chose to step away from this relationship. The Triumph card also belongs to them too, in taking their power back, in finding empowerment, in like cutting loose this negative energy, and this person's moving on and moving forward with their life. I feel a lot of empowerment, and I feel a lot of like healing and improvement in this person's life and moving in a more positive way. I feel like this deception and envy is not getting this in their life. I feel like they're still dealing with this shadow stuff. I don't feel like they've done the work yet. We do have the third eye chakra. That's like your intuition. Your intuition. Yeah, this person is still on their universal life journey. Universe karma is still trying to teach this person a lesson. And I feel like they're having to live a situation in which they're receiving something that they gave out previously. So like all this jealousy, all this shadow work that they refused to do and that somebody got sick of. I feel like they're moving into that where they're sort of on the receiving end. So somebody else is doing this to them. It's like, I just keep getting like that universe card, like karma, trying to bring it back around, trying to teach this person a universal life lesson. I feel like they thought when this came to an end, they were just going to move on, whatever this was. They were going to move on to a new relationship. They were going to find happiness. They're going to find peace. They kind of had a really crappy attitude about it, instead of like, okay, what can I learn from this situation? It was like, well, fine, good riddance then. I'm just going to move on with my life. And they sort of had like this false sense of celebration and moving on and moving forward. Because I feel this card connected to the deception and envy, but not like true. Not true, like it's an illusion. Like this person pretended that they were happy, or it was just like sort of a false sense of being happy that this came to an end. Because like I said, like they are actually going through this situation right now. This emotional loss now belongs to them. I feel like they're the ones who are now suffering. They're the ones who are now dealing with some sort of deception and envy on their end. And with somebody else in their life, like somebody pressuring them because someone else now has shadow work. I feel overpowers their shadow work, like it's even bigger than that. And it's just like hounding them. This accelerated motion speaks to it too. This change coming about in this person's life. And I keep getting that like karma. I feel like this person is actually starting to think the word karma, and that's why it's coming through. Like, I don't know if their previous relationship, the one that they were being jealous about, the one that they refused to do their shadow work for, the person who's sort of found empowerment, moved on and moved forward, said something to them about karma, like this is going to come back and bite you in the ass or something, and they thought it was all BS at the time. I feel like their opinion is starting to change. I feel like they're starting to believe in karma. They're starting to wonder if this new situation that happened to them as some sort of karmic payback, something for them to learn a lesson from. I'm going to grab some more cards here. The Death card. So the Death card's all about transition, closing the door in one chapter, beginning a new one. It's in reverse. This situation, whether this person learns this karmic lesson or not and truly does their shadow work, I feel like this is still to be determined. That's why this Death card is not upright. We don't have like this chapter coming to an end. We're not starting a new chapter of learning, of understanding just yet. It's sort of like wavering. It's like this person's on the fence. Do you feel like they're wondering though? I feel like there's this question about is karma real? Am I getting my karma? Is this sort of what I get for what happened in the past? Is this some sort of payback? I feel like the person that they moved away from was in this Queen of Pentacles energy. So this Queen of Pentacles energy, she brings forward like a giving, a caring, a very nurturing energy. And you can see it in the image too. I do feel like this is somebody who is so patient with them, trying to help them to do their shadow work, trying to help them to find the wisdom, the insight, to change and evolve and move forward until they couldn't take it anymore. Till they just got sick of it, because this person would not get their shit together, really, is what this Seven of Wands in reverse tells me, is that this person would not get their shit together. They just wouldn't recognize it. And she finally just had to cut loose. This Queen of Pentacles energy had to cut loose from this person, find their empowerment, and move on and move forward. The Six of Swords belongs to the Queen of Pentacles energy. I do feel like it's the King of Cups energy she moved away from. Cups is all about emotions, like the king of emotion. And this person is someone who gives into their emotions a lot. And so fear is big for this person too. Fears and insecurities and doubts. And it's sort of almost like this need to control. And it does tend to be with who they're with, because it gives them a sense of security, or it helps to sort of, I don't think it alleviates the fear altogether, but I do feel like it helps to sort of control some of the fear. They always have like this deep fear of, I don't know if this is somebody leaving them, somebody cheating on them. It's like just this fear, and like they can never really trust anybody truly or open up. And someone just couldn't handle it anymore. It's like, I proved to you over and over and over again over a long period of time that, I'm this good person. I have this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy, and I've been patient, and it's like you just can't get your shit together. So I'm not living like this anymore. And somebody just had to sever and walk away. And that is them reaping what they've sown too. That is their abundant harvest, that they lost this chance at having this Ten of Cups with this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles had to cut loose, and she had to choose a new path. She couldn't live in this kind of chaos anymore. She couldn't live under this kind of pressure, and she had to move on and move forward. And this left this King of Cups by himself. So it left him by himself looking for a new path. I still feel like there's a situation past this, more present, that this one feels like they're getting karma for though. I feel like there's more to come in these cards that's going to reveal something that's going on a little bit more current, because I feel this is very past. What happened with this Queen of Pentacles is in the past. But it is where this person's wondering about their karma. This is where it started. It started with what happened with this Queen of Pentacles. High Priestess too. She speaks of those secrets being uncovered. She speaks of this person trying to dig deep to find the insight, the potential of this person doing that. Like I said, this situation to me could still go one way or the other with this person, with them finally getting their shit together, dealing with their shadow work, or sort of carrying on the way that they've been going to, because they're very much deep in this mindset. I don't know what happened to this person in the past. It was before this Queen of Pentacles showed up. She's sort of paying the price for what somebody else brought forward into the life of this King of Cups. He developed this mindset before this person showed up, and he's still struggling to move forward from it. It is holding him back from finding any kind of a Ten of Cups with anybody. And it makes it so he has very little to offer others as well. It's like he can't truly offer his heart because he's always kind of got this mistrust, this deep mistrust. And so I do feel like on some level he's like attracting this Nine of Swords energy. The Nine of Swords is like, you're grieving, you're feeling sorry for yourself, you're deep in all these emotions, sadness and depression. Is this something he's attracting? And it is because of his behavior. It's because he won't sort of completely make himself be vulnerable and allow himself to trust others and to form those connections. The Hermit card's in reverse though, guys. That Hermit card is about introspection, right? That's like the Solitude card is sort of this taking time, finding insight, reflecting on our behavior. That's why I was feeling like this one's on the fence, guys. This one hasn't been written in stone one way or the other. I feel like he tried again. Very much so I feel in this Three of Wands that this King of Cups energy tried again with a new relationship. I don't feel the particular energy in that other person or that more current person coming forward. I do feel like that is a more current energy. And I feel like that's where our judgment and our karma is coming into play. This reaping what we've sown, this sort of legacy that we've built for ourselves. I do feel like this King of Wands has attracted this type of energy now with his deception and envy, with his inability to deal with his shadow work. I feel like he pulled somebody in, attracted somebody, and hooked up with somebody who has their own shadow work that is not getting done as well. And it's like this, as you know, he felt like he was getting a fresh start with whoever this was too. This new person who showed up. This new person is a right fighter. This new person who he's with is a Knight of Swords energy. This is like an argument, like all the time argument, conflict, and jealousy. I feel a lot of jealousy coming from this too. And now he's got like somebody who's controlling of him. Like I said, I could feel it right in the beginning of the cards, like there was some sort of swap here. Like it was like, we behaved this way to someone and now we're in a situation where someone's behaving that same way to us. Like he's getting a taste of it. He's getting a taste of it and he's like, is this karma? Is this karma for what I did? Because I feel like he felt like this new energy was going to be like this Empress energy, this fresh start for him. Like this was this big positive thing. And that's why it was like this celebration card was like an illusion. Because this is what this person thought they were getting. They thought, you know, they had, well, somebody didn't want me. Somebody said I'm damaged. Somebody said karma's going to bite me in the ass, whatever. I'm not listening. I'm moving on with my life. And oh, look here, I found this great new person. I was like, this person is got so much shadow work to do. And now he's getting a taste of what it's like to be with somebody who refuses to see their own baggage. Because that's how this King energy was to this Queen of Pentacles energy. And now this is how this new romance is going for him. He thought he was getting like this Empress energy. Oh, I feel just bossiness coming from this card. So much bossiness. Like this person feels like they can tell him exactly what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. And that is like their God-given right. And he's just like, oh my God, like, how can you not see that this is crazy? Well, this is what this Queen of Pentacles was thinking about him too. How can you not see what you're doing? And I do feel like on some level he's wondering now, okay, is karma real? Is karma biting me in the ass? Is this what the Queen of Pentacles was talking about? He's thinking about that tower. He is very much thinking about that tower with that Queen of Pentacles. And and what that queen offered him emotionally, and that he turned that emotional offer away because he couldn't deal with his own crap. But we do have the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups is new beginnings. We have the burdens of the Ten of Wands. Is this person going to be able to step back and really, truly deal and recognize? I feel like the potential is there. Like the universe has stepped in. Karma has stepped in. Like they've put this situation into play and sort of lined everything up just so that if this person is willing to learn the lesson, everything is there for them to be able to see it. But it's like the universe can't force them to learn it. They've set it up just so this new person that's come into their life, this is a karmic. This person is a karmic. This person is teaching them a lesson of what it feels like when you're in a relationship with somebody who behaves this way, because this is how they behave to somebody else. This is their chance to learn this lesson and not allow this behavior to continue forward. If they ever want to have a 10 of Cups, they need to figure this out. Otherwise, all they're going to get is tower after tower after tower and living in dysfunction in the meantime. So I grabbed a tarot token. That's the most absolutely perfect tarot token for this read too. The Hangman. The Hangman represents the only thing that can possibly hold you back from success in life is you, right? And this is the lesson that the universe is trying to teach this person. If you want this future with somebody else, if you want this even give and take partnership, you need to deal with your shit. You need to deal with your baggage, and you need to find a way to move past it so that you can open up and truly trust somebody and build that relationship right from the ground up with trust. You don't have the right to control people. You don't have the right to allow your fears to control others, because that's what they're doing. They're not just letting their fears control themselves, but they're allowing it to then manifest in a way that they try and control other people's lives. And they're getting a taste of it now. They're seeing exactly what it feels like and how impossible it is to live with somebody like this. This is their time. This is their time. This is their opportunity to be able to figure this out for themselves so that they can live an abundant life in the future. That Queen of Pentacles is, I mean, that's done. That's done. I can feel that in the cards. That is over and done with. This thing with this Queen of Wands, this karmic, that's not going to last either, because that's just chaos and conflict all the time. But this is a chance for them to figure their shit out and to build in a more positive way moving forward. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. If you did enjoy it, if you found value, please hit that like button, that subscribe. It helps the channel out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.